People can now see and hear us.
Every single time. It's like, all right, let's flip on. Cool. Bye.
Smell you later.
Like every fucking time.
This is why I've got a tiny mini fridge right next to my desk that's got it can hold exactly 6 cans. And every week I refill it with 6 cans. I say, I'm not going to drink all 6 this week. And then sometimes I only drink 4, which is still probably too many, but
And then you just dump out the other 2.
See, that's my problem is I don't buy 6-packs. I buy 4-packs, but I buy 4-packs of fancy beers that are like 9%.
Yeah. So they get you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's got kind of like a really dry aftertaste. I think the other one's better, but still, it's not bad.
See, I'm thinking of other things I can start pulling into Game That Tune Radio VIP. Like I was thinking about writing a script to pull in all of the Dwelling of Duels matches. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty fun to, like driving home, just listen to a bunch of random OC remix tracks from back in the day. I was like, this is sweet.
Yeah,
it's nice just having like just more stuff. And
yeah, that's really cool.
And I went on the Dueling of Duels website, and they have it set up so each month's duel is available. It's just like a zip file with everything in it. I'm like, wow, beautiful. Download, unzip, awesome. Done. And yeah, hopefully all new OC remix tracks will auto-populate. That'll be nice. I'll have to wait and see when a new track comes out if it worked right or not. And yeah, if you guys could think of any other fun things I could pull into VIP,
We should put our movie commentaries on there. Just the audio file, so people can be driving and listening to us reacting to shit they can't see.
This is a terrible experience.
I gotta say, I've listened to several movie commentaries without actually watching along too, because like if
depends
it's
on how well you know the movie.
Yeah, if it's a movie I've seen a million times, and I'm gonna know what they're talking about when they're like, "Oh, Batman is at it again."
Yeah, when it's us talking like Super Mario Brothers or Mortal Kombat or like Batman and Robin, I know that shit well enough. Like, yeah, I can keep up.
Yeah. All right. Who is ready to start the show?
Let's do it.
John's ready. David, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Jesse, are you ready?
Red 5 standing by.
Am I ready?
Game 1.
Yes, I am. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Game That Tune.
Yeah, what is going on, everybody? It's Game That Tune back in the house once again. It's your boy, John Harrington here. We've got John Regan with us. Say hey.
10-4, good buddy.
Okay. Did your brain have to think extra to come up with that clever catchphrase, Johnny? We got Jesse Moore. Say hey.
Hey.
And we've got the king of the show, David Fleming. Say hey.
Hey.
Hell yeah, guys. Welcome back. Game That Tune in the house for episode 339. And my goodness, guys, what a show we've got coming for you tonight. We have a fantastic show on which we listen to video game tunes. We've each brought 3 songs from a game. We're going to try and guess each other's games based on the songs and a little bit of trivia. We're going to goof off. We're going to have a lot of fun. And the winner at the end of the night picks the theme for the next episode and plays some bonus tunes. And our winner last week, it was me. And, I figured we've all been playing a certain game, and that gave me a certain theme for this certain episode. I got Tears of the Kingdom on the brain, and I didn't say let's all just do Tears of the Kingdom for all 5 segments. But what I decided on was let's do sequels. Let's have some sequels, guys. Number 2s, number 3s, and so forth. Games that are part of a series that follow a game in that series. You know, they don't necessarily have to follow the first game. I mean, they all do eventually, but you know what a sequel is. I really don't need to define this.
I'm sorry. I'm just losing at like, it doesn't necessarily have to follow the first game, but it's a sequel. That is by definition what it does.
I should say it doesn't have to directly follow the first game. It does not have to be a number 2. It can be any sequel, anything after a first game in a series.
But
sequel.
Not a prequel.
Well, see, here's the thing, Jesse.
Uh-oh.
You kind of could do prequels. Prequels.
I think it's right there in the title.
That's a word they made up in 1999 to fucking, put out Star Wars Episode 1, which is a sequel to the original Star Wars trilogy. It just happens to take place before it. I mean, prequels are sequels that take place prior to the original thing in a timeline. It really wasn't a word until 1999, but I mean, prequels are sequels.
In order for something to be a prequel, it has to come after something, but be
exactly.
set before it. So, yeah, I guess that technically does count.
Yeah, like first movies are not prequels to their subsequent movies. They're the first movie. Same thing with games. Fucking not calling Super Mario Brothers the prequel to Super Mario Brothers 3. It's Super Mario Brothers.
Well, no, Super Mario Brothers is the sequel to Mario Brothers.
Yes, it is. But it's also not the prequel to anything that comes before it. Or after it, excuse me. Anyway, sorry to break your brain there, Jesse, but yes, prequels technically.
No, my mind is not broken. My mind is solid and
furious, but solid.
Like a
I
steel.
Think you guys are broken.
Oh, okay.
But whatever. I'm not the king.
Exactly. Yeah, David, you should have never said all these things about prequels and sequels. What are you trying to hurt people's feelings tonight?
And Bubble Bobble and God, we're just the hot take that tune show.
How the fuck did this get turned on me?
Hot take.
Yep. So anyway,
is the crown he wears.
Yeah. Put on your prequel crown, David. But yeah, so we got a great show coming up for you guys tonight. We got 5 fantastic games. We got a great fan request. We got a lot to get to. So Johnny, let's hit those tunes, baby. Let's start game 1.
Game 1.
All right, guys. So this game, at the time it was first teased, received a ton of ridicule for its initial logo, looking by many accounts boring, cheap, and possibly ripped off from very basic existing assets. The next trailer for the game featured a heavily revamped version of the logo, more stylized, while still retaining the hexagon shape of the first logo, but it was much more well received in that second version. All right, guys. Who's feeling great?
I'm feeling very good.
Yeah.
I hope so. Good. Let's
How
see
you,
it.
Ken?
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Jen. What was that?
I said, how are you, Ken?
Oh, okay, good. We got a hat trick, baby. It's Street Fighter 6. Hell yeah, guys. Street Fighter 6. Initially infamous for that terrible logo they released. The hexagon featuring the letters S and F and then just like a little doodle on number 6 that I think the internet was quick to point out, like, that is literally like in the Adobe stock images catalog. Like that's a bad logo. And then the next trailer they came out with, it's like, it's like burning and like one side of it's more shaped like a 6, the other side's vaguely like an SF thing. And it's like, okay, cool. Good 6. Whew, that was close. Yeah, I mean, because also, it's strange the days we're living in where there could be a loaded shape. Because you put a fucking logo out shaped like a hexagon, it's like, oh fuck, they're doing NFTs. Yeah, Street Fighter's doing a fucking NFT, and then it's like, no, actually, we just made a shitty logo. Sorry, here's a better one. It's like, oh, okay, great, that's fine. We probably will do NFTs at some point, but for a second there, I was like, oh man, they're really fucking this up.
Don't give them ideas, John.
I know they're watching. I
God,
should not have said that.
They're 100% going to add some Bored Apes as DLC now that you've said that.
God damn it. That's a great idea.
You ready to buy some Blanca coin?
Yeah. God, some Bored Ape fucking costume DLC. That would be honestly, I mean the worst, but also kind of fucking awesome. As somebody who fully avoided and does not give a fuck about like NFTs, I would like to see the Bored Apes playing Street Fighter characters. That would be very entertaining. But no, it's thankfully not that. It's merely Street Fighter 6 recently released, also recently requested for the show by Beast Pun. Thank you very much, Beast, for this fantastic request. Patreon Absurd Fan, Patreon GTT Radio VIP. Just a great guy, that Beast. Thank you for this request. Especially because I believe his initial request was Zelda Wand of Gamelon, which, I'm like, we could ban people from Patreon. And then he's like, actually, Street Fighter 6. I'm like, hey, now we're talking, baby. Like, that's a good one. At least I think it's a good one. I don't know if you know this. Haven't played this yet. This has been out. Jesse, how long has Street Fighter 6 been out?
Like a week?
Yeah, like a week. I think he requested it the day after it came out. Yeah, haven't played it yet.
What the fuck, John? Get on that.
Haven't booted up my PS4 in at least a year. Like, I really got to probably suck a lot of cockroaches and dust out of that thing. And then make the hard decision to...
I'm so glad you added roaches to that statement.
John, there's a much better way to get cockroaches out of things. Wait. Okay. For some reason, I mean...
Hey guys, I don't know if you know this. I own a mechanical sucking device.
Yeah. As soon as I started talking, I realized, like, wait, vacuums technically suck, but for some reason, I just imagined you in there with your mouth sucking up cockroaches.
Hitting that heat sink with, just taking big rips off that heat sink.
It's like when you're like trying to siphon like gas out of someone's truck, but instead it's fucking cockroaches and spitting them out into a bucket.
Yeah, I knew I should have taken the mint first.
My snake's gonna love
one of
this.
those things where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta go like suck the hair out of my carpet. Like technically that's accurate, but it's much easier to say vacuum.
Right. Yeah, but I don't know, man.
Here we are.
Mechanical sucking device. So it's what I say.
MSD.
Yes, exactly. So I need to consider booting up my PlayStation 4 for the first time in like a year, and then maybe consider buying this. I think I eventually will. The thing that's reassuring to me is that they seem to have learned a valuable lesson from Street Fighter V's launch. From everything I've heard, and I haven't been keeping up with this very much, but it does seem like they put their best foot forward on having a good single player mode for this game that is not just like, oh, here's a game and a few characters and you can play online, and other than that it's a menu and that's all you get, which burned me so bad on Street Fighter 5. Like, I never got, I broke a controller, I returned the fucking game, I deleted it from my life except for the music. The music was good. Fucking Rashid theme for life. And then I never fucking got back into it, even once they patched it and added all the characters and got it up to the Ultimate Arcade Edition, all that shit. Never went back to Street Fighter 5. Swore that shit off. Now it looks like they've made a pretty fucking cool single-player game where you can create your own character and wander around, whatever city and fucking just punch people on the street. And I'm like, that looks fun. Good job, Capcom. I'm really close to buying right back in.
We've really had a good resurgence as of late. Like, just everything they're coming out with lately has just been fucking like stunners. So
yeah, I mean, I'm glad. I that's the thing. I don't want to see things suck or like not succeed. So it's really good to see like it being well received and like them kind of, like I said, putting their best foot forward on new characters and not just resting on their fucking laurels. I need to bone up on what the new mechanics are in this game. I know there's like a new meter so that you can do like leveled supers that don't involve your like EX meter and shit. I need to bone up on the game. I will probably eventually buy and play the game. I'm very happy to see that it's out, and it's apparently fun for a guy like me that really needs to break the habit of just going online and playing fighting games. Like, I say I hate it. I hate just playing fighting games online, despite doing it, repeatedly over the years. Like, it's just, it fucking gets its hooks in me. I need to recondition myself to play a good offline single player fighting game thing, and this seems to have it. So I just want to make a guy that looks like me, but fucking as jacked as possible, and just punch as many people as I want on the streets. Just wander around whatever that city is. David, have you been keeping up with this? Is it Metro City, or is this some fictional Street Fighter city? Like, where is this?
Well, I mean, technically, Metro City is a fictional Street Fighter city, but whatever.
I'm just saying, but is it Metro City, or is it a new made up city?
No,
like,
it's officially
city.
It's officially Metro City.
Oh, good.
Apparently, you can go to other cities because I know Cammy is in London and Manat, the new dancer, is in Paris, I believe. So I'm pretty sure you can go to other places, but like the main hub is Metro City.
Okay, well, that's
yeah, I really want to play this game because it looks fucking amazing. And yeah, I love that they actually have street fights in Street Fighter. Like, that seems like a novel concept.
Huge if true.
And yeah, I like pretty much all the new characters and all the redesigns of the old characters, like Ryu, Chun-Li, and especially Zangief look fucking amazing.
Yep. Yeah, I'm into that too, man. I'm glad they didn't go overboard just going like strictly nostalgia. They got the 8 original Street Fighter 2 characters. It's funny I say they're the original Street Fighter 2 characters, and then just a couple from I think only Jury comes back from 4, and then they got maybe a couple others, but it's not heavy on the classic characters.
Actually, yeah, come to think of it, I think she's the only non-Street Fighter 2 character back in the game.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because then I say original Street Fighter 2 because then there's still Cammy and DJ from Super Street Fighter 2. So yeah, you got 10 Street Fighter 2 characters. Maybe they are leaning a little heavy on the nostalgia. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but the new characters look fucking awesome. Like, I already have the character that I definitely want to play as.
Who's that?
Marissa, the Italian gladiator woman.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. She's
like a giant Italian woman who claims to be descended of Greek warriors, I think. And she looks fucking just jacked.
I was watching somebody do a arcade playthrough with her, and she has the best windscreen because after she knocks him down, she picks you up and just kind of it gets a low camera angle with this sunbeam, and it looks like a fucking Renaissance statue. It's great.
Dope. Yeah, man, it's good. I look forward to giving it a shot, and finding out if I'm looking forward to finding out if these new characters are worth my time. I'm sure they are. They seem cool. Seem like some kind of hip new characters. I like the redesigns of the old characters. And, I like learning about these characters, which is going to take us into tonight's lightning round.
Lightning round!
Guys, we have a very special, choose your fighter, Street Fighter lightning round, where we're going to learn a thing or two about the characters of Street Fighter 6. So there are 18 characters in Street Fighter 6. I've eliminated a few of them from this lightning round just to keep things interesting. But in their official profiles, each character, sadly, I gotta say, they no longer talk blood type in these games.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. But they do say likes and dislikes, specifically likes and hates in each of the characters, fucking profile on the official website. I would encourage you not to look up the official website and cheat on this lightning round. It would be much more fun if you don't. So I've got 15 characters, and I've got their likes and I've got their hates. And you can each score 1 point by guessing the character based on either their like or their hate, or you can get half a point by guessing it based on both of those things. So we're going to tip off with David. David, would you like to guess based on the like or the hate?
I'm gonna guess based on the like. I'm feeling in a positive mood.
Okay, so for this first character, the likes are motorcycles and spiders.
Jury.
That's Jury. That gets you a point. Oh, man. Well done. Johnny, would you like to guess based on the likes or the hates?
Likes.
The likes, in this case, are wrestling and Cossack dancing.
Zangief.
That's Zangief.
All right.
And I did randomize the order on these, so it might seem like I got two easy ones right off the bat. Jesse, I'm sorry if yours seems harder by comparison. Jesse, do you want the likes or the hates?
Likes.
The likes, traveling, PC games, wacky t-shirts.
Luke.
That is Luke. Oh, man. Is he new, or was he one of the last wave of DLC for Street Fighter V?
He's technically a new character, but he was the last DLC character for 5. They did it as like an upcoming teaser thing.
Honestly, not a bad idea. All right, so David, we're back to you. You want the likes or the hates?
Likes, please.
The likes, in this case, are chess puzzles, cleaning, and local cuisines. You can take the hates and try to earn half a point.
Did you say chess puzzles?
Chess puzzles.
No, we'll come back to that.
We might.
Can I get the hates?
The hates. Stains on his clothes and sleep.
Oh God. I bet it's shit, I don't know his name. He seems to be like the M. Bison analog. He's the older guy in the orange suit with the psycho power and the giant stick, like the walking stick. Oh fuck. What is his name?
It's okay. I didn't know about him until I looked this lightning round up today. I have not kept up with this.
JP?
Yes. JP, JB.
It's JP.
Okay.
Oh, man. Nice assistant. Nice, Jesse. Johnny, do you want the likes or the hates?
I'll take the hates.
Hates tearjerker movies.
Ken.
Nope. You want the likes?
Hey, fuck you.
Sure, I'll take the likes. Let's try
80s music, sneakers, and large numbers.
Still Ken.
Yeah. Actually, it sounds more like Ken. No, that's one of the newcomers. That's Kimberly.
Hey, fuck you.
Jesse, you want the likes or the hates?
Likes.
Likes watching sports, dog walking. Excuse me.
Oh man.
You want the hates?
Yeah, give me the hates.
Hates secretive people and layabouts.
Ooh, layabouts.
Fucking layabouts. Some of the wording on this feels
what
weird.
was the likes again? Dog walking and what?
Likes watching sports and dog walking, and hates secretive people and layabouts.
I'm gonna guess Chun-Li.
That's a good guess. It's incorrect.
Hey, fuck you.
It was Guile.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he'd be more patriotic or something.
All right.
Watching
David,
sports is
very patriotic. David, you want the likes or the hates?
likes, please.
Likes, in this case, singing, dancing, and hollering.
Is it Manat?
It's not. Do you want the hates?
Oh, yeah. Give me the hates. I think I know who it is now.
Hates silence.
DJ?
It's DJ.
Okay.
Oh, man. Right, bitch. Can you hear me? Johnny, you want the likes or the hates?
Give me the hates.
The hates. distractions, and harming others.
One, you're,
Great attributes for a Street Fighter.
yeah, you're the wrong place, man. I'm gonna say Ken.
God damn it, Johnny. No.
Is Ken in this game?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right.
I'll even
keep
tell you,
trying.
he's in the lightning round.
Okay, give me the likes.
The likes, meditating.
Oh, Dalsim.
Dalsim. Oh, man. He's a central character. He doesn't like harming others. Jesse, you want the likes or the hates?
Likes.
Likes, Yun, Yang, dancing, and his grandma.
Huh. Let's see. Ryu.
No, that's incorrect. I wish Ryu liked dancing. You want the hates?
Yeah, give me the hates.
Hates, getting lectured, and arrogance.
Is it E Honda?
It is not E Honda.
Hey, fuck you.
It was one of the other newcomers. This is Jamie.
Jamie. Okay.
Jamie.
Which one is that?
He's a guy that idolizes Yun and Yang.
He
And
kind of looks like Sean from Street Fighter 3.
yeah. I don't know much about him. Looks cool though. Let's see. So we're back to David. You want the likes or the hates, man?
Likes.
Likes, cats.
And
Baby. Yeah, likes cats. The answer is Johnny.
Yeah.
He's in the game.
can I get the hates?
The hates, everything. Parentheses. When she's grumpy.
I think I know who this is.
Terrible hates. It's almost like there's a lack of character development here.
Is it? It's not Marissa, is it?
It's not Marissa.
Is it Manon?
It's not.
Is it
Oh.
Chun-Li?
It is not. It was Cammy.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so we're back to Johnny. You want the likes or the hates?
give me the likes this time.
Likes, baths.
E Honda.
It's E Honda.
Damn it.
I thought you were gonna at least guess Ken once. All right, Jesse. Likes or hate? Likes, cameras, and birds of prey.
Ooh, Birds of Prey.
The movie or the bird?
Could be both.
The comic series.
Manon.
It is not Manon.
Hey, fuck
You want the hates?
Hates.
Hates lies. Such virtuous hates.
Chun-Li.
It's not Chun-Li. It is Lily.
Hey, fuck you.
Lily.
Another newcomer.
She's like
David.
the-
Oh yeah. What is she? I
I
want
was
to
gonna.
say
I don't know.
Mexican, Central American.
Yeah, I don't know if she's exactly related, like specifically, or if she's just from the same tribe. But she has like a connection to T-Hawk.
Right. That explains the birds of prey.
Duh.
And that she's vaguely Central American and wears a large poncho. David, last chance. Likes or hates?
Likes.
Likes, worthy opponents, Osobuco, and the fine arts.
Ryu?
Oh, no. You want the hates?
Please.
Didn't get a hate, fuck you.
Hey, fuck you.
Thank you. Hates, heights.
I'm gonna guess Marissa again.
It is Marissa. Ah. All right, Johnny. Likes or hates?
Give me the likes.
The likes. Family.
Is it Ken?
It's Ken.
Yeah.
Hates. Ken's hates pointless meetings.
Ooh. Oh, I'm
Yeah,
Team
because
Ken.
apparently he's been like named head of like the Ken Masters like foundation or something. He's just fucking tired of meetings. All right, and Jesse, the final one, likes or hates?
Likes.
Likes martial arts.
Ryu.
It's Ryu.
Oh man.
Guys, I feel
What
like
does
this
he
is he hates spiders.
That's two spider people.
But he
No,
likes.
some, no, I'm
he,
sorry. Somebody liked the
Jury
spiders.
likes spiders. Ryu hates spiders. So tabulating the points, Jesse got 2 points, Johnny got 3.5, and David got 2.5. Johnny, a lightning round winner with 3.5 points.
Woo!
Yeah,
It was that pen
fantastic.
guess that really put you over.
Yeah, the Ken really helped.
Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, so Johnny gets the bonus point for that lightning round. I'm really looking forward to actually playing Street Fighter 6 at some point. I'm definitely gonna, I say definitely. I'm definitely maybe gonna get it. Whereas if it had been like again a continuation of Street Fighter 5, I would have been like fuck that game forever. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy that Street Fighter seems to have a bright future, and I look forward to playing it. And thank you, Beast, for the request. And guys, let's keep it going.
Game 2.
Oh, it's me again. 2 in a row.
Hey, fuck you.
All right, guys. So this game, sadly, was delisted from Steam and other digital storefronts in 2018, 5 years after its initial release, due to expiring licenses. All right, guys. Hope everybody's feeling great after that. Feeling jazzed up, chilling,
Oh, yeah. Like a magic bullet.
ready to play a game.
I think I got this in the bag.
I hope so. Oh, man. Wow. Johnny says sax on the beach, too. Pud Pops. Jesse says JFK, too. On the right track. And David says Speakeasy Simulator 2, the closest of all the answers, but still sadly incorrect. No, guys, this is a little game. Like I said, David's on the right track. It's a game that takes place in a little quiet underground, lounge club type thing. You get together with a few friends. You deal out some cards. This is Poker Night 2, also known as Poker Night at the Inventory 2.
Is this the one where a bunch of like random characters like GLaDOS and one of the guys from Penny Arcade are playing poker?
So the first Poker Night is a game that has you playing poker against Strong Bad, one of the guys from Penny Arcade, the Heavy from Team Fortress, and a fourth character that I can't remember, but it's, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. But I can't think of it because I didn't, obviously play that one. I'm not internet enough, in this time to have played Poker Night. But man, Poker Night 2 fills me with a great regret because they got some fun characters to show up for this one. They upped the ante a little bit and paid out a little bit and got some good licensed characters. And, again, I have nothing really to say about this. This is a poker game where you sit at a table and you play with licensed characters and they have funny conversations in front of you. So Johnny's got a bunch of sound clips. Let's see. Johnny, go ahead and introduce us to the first character that appears at the table. The thing that really drew me to this game and fills me with great regret that I haven't played this.
On behalf of everyone at the inventory, I cannot begin to express our unbridled elation to see you return for another night of high-stakes poker.
Yeah. Speaking of high stakes, things may have gotten stabby over in the Mumbly Peg Room.
Mr. Sampson, I once again remind you that the inventory is not your personal abattoir.
Yeah, send the cleaning bill to Venture Industries.
That's what you said the last time.
Yeah. So Brock Sampson is one of the big gets for this game. And it's funny because I'm like, to me, that's fucking huge. Like, Brock Sampson, big deal. In the big scheme of pop culture, Brock Sampson, not a big deal at all. Like, Venture Brothers, really underappreciated. And, they probably could have kept this license going if they wanted to.
I feel the same about Patrick Warburton in general. Very underappreciated.
Yeah.
Totally underappreciated.
To me, Patrick Warburton, a big deal, but to a lot of people, no, not really.
Love him. I love him in almost everything I've ever seen him in. Which is not very many things. So, yeah, maybe it is everything I've seen him in. But, yeah, so Brock Sampson, you're introduced to him. And then, let's see, you also meet Claptrap from Borderlands. Johnny, hit the next clip.
Excuse me for a second. Ah! Like a son of a wood. Great game, buddy. Maybe we can do it again sometime.
Yeah. I learned from watching clips of this that I really find Claptrap funny. Like, your mileage may vary on this game if you don't like Claptrap, but man, I like Claptrap. You also play with Sam and Max. Johnny, next clip.
Max just fell in love with his Jason Alexander impersonation one day, and it kind of stuck. Considering the alternatives, I kind of dodged a bullet there.
And hey, what is the deal with antipasta? Does it blow up when it touches regular pasta? I mean, come on.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. He said that was his Jason Alexander impression.
No, he said he got stuck on a Jason Alexander impression and he dodged a bullet considering the other impressions he could have played.
Okay.
And then Max walks by doing a fucking Seinfeld thing.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Sam and Max, but after watching clips of this, like, I kind of want to go find it and watch it. It's a cartoon, right, David? Not just a game.
I believe there was a cartoon, but I think it was mostly a point-and-click adventure series.
More famous as point-and-click thing. Okay, cool. And then for something really kind of out of left field, you get somebody that I guess has some gaming connections, but mostly is movie connections. Johnny, hit the next one.
Mr. Williams, your turn to put something extra on the table.
Your funeral, guys.
Is that the Necronomicon Ex Mortis? The cursed book of the dead, wrapped in the flesh of a demon whose words bring death and destruction to all who read them?
No, it's a cookbook. Of course it's the Necronomicon. Now, let's play.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Sadly. Was that John Mulaney?
No, it's not. It's also not Bruce Campbell, in case you were ever going to ask that. It's an Ash sound-alike. But yeah, so you're playing poker with Brock Sampson, fucking Claptrap, Ash, and Sam and Max. And then there's also the dealer of the whole thing, Johnny.
Gentlemen, I leave you to the tender mercies of GLaDOS.
Good evening.
Great. What the hell, Wayne?
Hubba!
This completes the first test of the contestants' poker faces. The bad news is you all failed miserably. The good news is you appear to be evenly matched.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, this game is fucking awesome. Like, just, all kinds of funny conversations between these characters. It's a simple poker game. You're playing against the characters, and eventually you can challenged them for like a special item. That's where Ash's clip came from. He's like, fine, I'll put up the Necronomicon. But I didn't watch enough to know what Brock does, or really any of them. I don't know the significance of Sam and Max putting up their banjo, but I guess Sam plays banjo. And then you can also, I think, win something from Gladys. You can fucking win like the core or whatever, the like whatever Wheatley is. You can use your winnings to unlock different like skins for the bar, so you can turn it from just the normal bar into more like fucking a Portal theme bar, into an evil bar where fucking in the background fucking like Max will be reading the Necronomicon in between hands and shit. You could do like a Borderlands thing where other Borderlands characters show up and shoot whoever loses the hand. It's really a wild bit of crossover fan service for people that like this stuff. So let's just run through some clips. Johnny, hit clip 5.
Most of the poker games I'm invited to turn out to be elaborate death traps.
You worry too much, Brock. Max and I have been coming here for years without even a hint of a death trap.
Unless you count the killer mini tacos.
I don't know. This whole place just feels weird.
Weird is in the eye of the beholder. Would you like me to reprogram your optic nerves to be less paranoid?
You see what I'm talking about? That there is grade A weird. That's just weird.
Yeah. It's funny because I don't have like a big love. I like Borderlands and I like Evil Dead, and but I'm not really aware of Sam and Max. But like, this is the kind of shit that needs to happen all the time. Like, just get some funny characters, licensed, hanging out, and do some clever writing. It's a Telltale game, but there's no like dialogue trees or anything like that. And I'm suddenly, by playing this and even just watching a video of it, interested in all the other things that are in this, just from liking like Brock and Ash and fucking GLaDOS. I'm like, okay, well, I should probably check these other things out.
That's why I love crossovers so much, because it introduces you to stuff that you never would have seen before.
And I kind of just want them to keep doing shit like this. Johnny, hit the next one.
You know what really ticks me off? When some jackwad tries to blow my circuitry with some lame-o stunt he saw in a Star Trek rerun.
What, like everything I say is a lie?
Yeah, like that. What? Do they think I'll just lock up because of some teeny tiny logical paradox?
It is rather insulting. I learned how to avoid paradox traps while I was still in beta.
So what if everything Sam says is a lie? That doesn't mean that he's lying about that, right? Because then he'd be telling the truth. And, oh no.
Well, that was a shining moment in the history of robot kind.
Yeah. It's just fun, man. Like, it's just, an easy, clicking video poker game, playing Texas Hold'em against silly characters. And it's just got fun writing. Like I said, fun fan service. I can't think of, like, obviously, like, the possibilities would be endless if they wanted to fucking revisit this. But, like, this feels like just such a weird collection of things. Like, they gotta... I would love to see them try to do something like this again. It sucks that the license expired, because I really wanted to fucking play it. Like, once I watched it, I'm like, okay, so how do I get this? It's on iOS. It's on Steam. No? Oh, it's been gone for 5 years. Fuck, man. I really, really missed a train on this one. Let's burn through a couple more of these silly conversations, Johnny. Let's do the next one.
So, on Pandora, you can get guns and vending machines?
Guns, ammo, medkits, you name it, we vend it.
What about candy bars?
Candy bars? What kind of monster would sell candy bars and vending machines where innocent kids could get their hands on them?
But here on Earth...
Yeah, here on Earth, you've got an obesity epidemic, people. But on Pandora, our children are healthy, lean fighting machines. So suck it.
All right,
I'm telling you, like, I don't agree with the message at all, but you win me over with "so suck it."
I'm adding "so suck it" to the permanent soundboard.
Yeah, Johnny, clip it now.
Ash Williams has been eliminated.
Klaatu.
Oh, no. Max! It's Klaatu Barada Nikto!
Got it. Klaatu Barada Tiptoe.
Crap.
You know, I should really get my hearing checked.
But yeah, so that's from the spooky area where whoever gets eliminated from the game, fucking Max accidentally kills them with the Necronomicon by mispronouncing the fucking, the Klaatu Barada Nikto. It's, again, very amusing. And yeah, it's not all just, fully referential to the shit that they're from. Sometimes they just have weird conversations, like the next one.
Did you know that there are jellyfish that can live forever?
Oh, yeah. Who wants to be an immortal jellyfish?
I guess that would be pretty dull. Drift, 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 sting. Drift, 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 sting.
You know, as long as I get fresh batteries every couple hundred years, I'm pretty sure that I'm effectively immortal. That's really depressing.
I wouldn't worry about it. The way you're going, I'm pretty sure someone will put you out of your misery long before the ennui of immortality kicks in.
Promise?
Trust me. I'll pull the trigger myself.
Yeah, it's a fucking really fun and clever game. I would love to see somebody attempt to do this, with any set of characters. It's a great way to get somebody like me fucking like even paying attention to something and just, I don't know, experiencing some new things. And the voice acting's great, the writing's pretty clever. And I don't think anything about the game is canon, but you do learn some insane and fun things, which is our last clip. And then Johnny immediately after that hit it to the next game.
Whatever happened to that nice Sheila lady you rescued from the Deadites back in the 14th century?
No idea. I tried to find out once or twice, but ancient history is not exactly my strong suit.
Perhaps I can help. Scanning. Sheila, the very pregnant daughter of Euford, married Sir Theodore in 1300.
Pregnant? Hey, man, we only did it once. Twice tops.
1 son, 8 grandchildren, killed by the Black Plague in 1347, along with all but one of her heirs.
Ah, damn.
Direct descendants emigrate to Poland in the 15th century.
Hey, fellow Pole. Grataluce.
Remaining family escapes Nazis in mid-20th century, eventually settling in a Swedish enclave in Nebraska.
Wait a minute.
By the 1960s, the sole surviving ancestor of Theodore and Sheila, Bonnie Jablonski, briefly marries a local traveling salesman, giving birth to 2 male sons, including Brock Fitzgerald Sampson.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Hey, welcome to the family.
Game 3.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, that sounds like game 1.
Game 3.
So, despite being developed by an American company, this game was released in Japan and the rest of Asia on December 1st, 2022, before being released everywhere else at a later date.
Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back.
Kicks and punches are coming in bunches. Punks get backed up, it's like school lunches. Skip the starches, you need more substance. The girls are back, here to cause disruptions. Back in town, got them backing down. Let the rerun, this is what's happening now. So we cracking down, you hear the cracking sound. See the world, they come back for the caps and gowns. They ain't playing no games, and if you aren't the best, they'll be making those claims. Ain't no dragging feet if you chasing the fame. Check the high score, you see the display of my name. Element of surprise, we stringing a trap on them. Final blow, strike a pose, hit a dab on them. Skulls be cracked, the world's intact. So thank your lucky stars, the girls are back.
Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back.
This is River City. And it's time we get busy. This might not be pretty, but this is River City. And it's time we get busy. This might not be pretty. Come on.
Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free. Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free.
Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back.
Knocked down, dragged out, and held for ransom. The River City soldiers marching to our anthem. Luckily, my lady is the bona fide fighter. Homegirl beside her, nothing short of a rider. Oh yeah, they taking names and y'all know what they kicking. Overwhelming force of power, heat and friction. Down to the nitty gritty and meat and potatoes. River City girls are River City saviors. Check the flavor, action-packed behavior. Go place a bet, you gon' lose every wager. Major, surrender is simply not in their nature. Masako, lucky to ever date you, cause you held me down when no one else is around. Anyone in your way, bodies hitting the ground. This is personal, no cutting them slack. Best not attack when the girls are back.
Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back.
This is River City. And it's time we get busy. This might not be pretty, but this is River City. And it's time we get busy. This might not be pretty. Come on.
Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free. Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free.
Best not attack when the girls are back. Best not attack when the girls are back.
Come on.
Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free. Mount up, cause they bringing the force.
Come on.
Are they confident? Well, yes, of course.
Come on.
Time's moving, so too are they.
Come on.
A mission to set the guys free.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
All right. Who has their answers? And Johnny, do you have the hat trick ready?
Always.
Thank goodness.
We have got a hat trick. This is River City Girls 2. So yeah, River City Girls 2. Anybody else play it?
No, but I'm glad that the guys from Black Alicious got to record that song before one of them died. Yeah, it's a good theme, man. Yeah, good to hear them rapping about River City Girls. It's okay, David. You don't know Black Alicious. That was a deep cut hip hop reference. Rest in peace, Gift of Gab.
No, I was just saying it's like, well, that kind of put a damper on this whole segment.
No. I was happy that we got to hear the song. I'm sad that they, one of the guys from Black Alicious is dead. But I don't think that is Blackalicious. But whoever it is, they're doing a great impression.
I know Mega Ran was part of that. And I want to, you know what?
I would explain it. Yeah, does a good impression of good rap, and Mega Ran also a talented rapper.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Jeez, try not to insult Mega Ran here. Jeez, he might appear on this podcast one day if we can work up the scratch.
Patreon.com/GameThatTune.
Yeah, get Mega Ran to fucking accept our invitation on the show. It only takes thousands of dollars.
So yeah, this is River City Girls 2. This game's fucking great. Mainly because it is the sequel to River City Girls, which was fucking great. It keeps the same. Yeah. It keeps the same badass soundtrack. It's got the same tight controls. It expands the playable characters. So, spoilers for the first game. You play as the titular River City Girls, and you're trying to rescue your boyfriends, who are the main characters from like the River City Ransom series.
Nice.
Once you beat the game, you can actually play as the boys as well. So this game starts off with the River City Girls, Masako and Kyogo. And then you can also play as Kunio and Riki straight from the beginning. But there's two unlockable characters. A woman named Provi, who is was apparently one of the main characters from River City Underground, which was River City Ransom Underground, which was a PC game that they released back in like 2017. That's a direct sequel to the original River City Ransom. Because apparently Arc Systems took a hold of this license and decided to do stuff with it.
I recall seeing that at some point. I remember seeing like some YouTube clip of like, everything Arc System Works is working on. It's like, holy shit, they're just going to keep making River City games. And then, most of them in Japan only. That's a shame. I would play a lot of these.
One of the things that got me I was interested in this game already, but one thing that got me really interested was the other unlockable character, Marion, from Double Dragon.
Oh, okay. See, now that explains the second song. Because, I got to say, at first, I thought, wow, somebody finally chose Double Dragon Neon for the show. I can't believe it. All these years, and we've still never featured Double Dragon Neon. And then the last song started rapping about being girls. I'm like, now, hold on. That doesn't seem in line with what I know about Double Dragon Neon. Double Dragon Neon's more like shredding and, screaming about being guys. So for somebody to rap about being a girl, that just throws it's River City Girls.
What I love is how they kind of carry on the story, because like in the first game, it's very similar to River City Ransom. It's a beat 'em up, but it has RPG elements. You can add new moves, you can build your stats and all that kind of stuff. Apparently at the end of the game, or at the start of this game, the end of the last game, you get expelled from school. So
for
the
what?
Two characters, all they do is they spend like 2 months just hanging around house playing video games. So their muscles kind of atrophy and like they forget all of the moves. So that's why you start all over again instead of being like huge badasses. Like that's kind of funny.
Okay, better explanation of you not being as good as you were in the last game. River City Girls 2 or Tears of the Kingdom?
What was the explanation in Tears of the Kingdom?
Fucking Ganondorf ate the Master Sword and sucked all your power out of your arm.
I don't know. I kind of like you just got lazy instead.
I kind of like that too. Yeah. Man, if Tears of the Kingdom started with Link just like playing too many games on the Sheikah slate, it would have been like, man, you really lost a lot of hearts.
Fuck.
Like, does Ganondorf eat the Master Sword like with a fork and knife, or like how does he eat it?
Johnny, you got to play the game.
Yeah, you really do.
But just takes it down like he's at the fucking hot dog eating contest. He just fucking, glucks that fucking Master Sword right down. Yeah. He Joey Chestnuts that bitch. Doesn't even dip in water either.
I'm very glad for Tay posting a screenshot in the Discord. I was going to post a picture myself. In the story of the game, Marion from Double Dragon got tired of being punched and kidnapped, so she decided to like put the effort in, and now she's fucking ripped and just starts beating the shit out of people. And I love it, and it's great.
That is
Awesome.
great.
Very
good. Is there at some point a scene where like somebody tries to take her hostage by slugging her in the stomach? She just fucking like absorbs the blow. It's like, come on now. Yeah, it's 2023, bitch. What are we doing here? It just starts fighting back.
I think it's more like a counter move. Like she just flexes and the punch just bounces off her abs.
See, I kind of want her to have like frog style, like, just impenetrable skin or something. Like she can just take as many punches to the stomach as necessary. But I guess also just being a good fighter is probably good too.
But yeah, it's like I said, it's the same open world exploration beat 'em up RPG, just with more characters. They changed the combat a little bit. It's still super tight, but it's now more focused on like aerial attacks and juggles. So you like string a chain, knock them into the air, and then jump up to continue beating them down. And I actually kind of like that. Like I like that sort of Marvel versus Capcom combat in a beat 'em up. It works really well.
Yeah, actually, I kind of arched an eyebrow at it for a second there. I'm like, no, wait, that sounds great. Like, fucking team aerial combos and shit. And like, is it you hit your opponent up as high as possible to then beat them back down, as much as possible? Like,
so you kind of hit them up in the air, jump up for a follow up, and then each character has like you get your hits in, and then another move to knock them down. Like Kyoko, she basically does like a volleyball spike to knock him to the pavement. It's pretty fucking rad. Yeah, it's if you like the first game, you're gonna like this because it's more of the same. And I didn't really get into it much in the first one because it was in the first game, but they really kind of brought it back in this one. You can recruit characters. Like when you finish beating up like a wave of enemies, like the last enemy that you beat up will, right before they die, like drop to their knees and beg for mercy. And you can either kill them or you can recruit them. And then you can like summon them to do like a brief attack. And because this is like partially developed by Arc System Works, one of the characters that you can recruit is Saul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear. It's fucking great.
No kidding. Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's a really fun game.
That's a fun idea, man. They should just all the Guilty Gear characters should be like just flunkies in these gangs. It's like, hey, I'm sorry, are you not Chip from Guilty Gear? Do you want to come along with us and occasionally throw a punch out? Okay, fine. No, I'll kill you instead. All right, see ya. Yeah, but no, that's great, man. Wow, what a fucking! I didn't know about that mechanic. I like the spare somebody and fucking just immediately indoctrinate them to your crew. It's the Vin Diesel Fast and Furious mechanic is what it is. Everybody just joins the family with minimal coercion. Like you just fucking throw a barbecue, you hand them a Corona, and suddenly they're in the next movie.
You can have whatever you like as long as it's a Corona.
Yeah. You put a fucking a cross chain on them. You talk about mortality or something, and then eventually they're in your family.
Sorry,
Johnny's only been watching these movies for like a week.
Family. I can't do that. I can't get my
It's
voice
not that
out low.
serious, John. You're getting way too guttural with it. Like he's not like fucking Orson Welles.
Like Marlon Brando.
Yeah, just lower your voice a little bit.
Family.
There you go.
There we go.
It's not all throaty and fucking fat. Vin Diesel's not Jabba the Hutt just yet.
Let me show him a
Steven
bunch of
Seagal.
cotton balls in my mouth here.
Yes.
What did he say?
Vin Diesel, famously known for his Don Corleone imitation. It's
Oh,
about
God.
family. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Mm-hmm. Leave the family.
And ask for
Take cannoli.
cannoli.
You asked me for a beer. It's not a Corona.
So anyway, David, the game sounds great. My question, you didn't really You said it's got the same kick-ass soundtrack. Does it have the same female vocalist as the previous game? Are there more Mega McDuffie tracks in this one?
Yes, she did compose the soundtrack.
Okay, cool.
And I believe I'll have to double check and look at it. I know Christina V did the singing for the title song for the first game. I believe she's back for the title track for this one. Because I think the Mega Ran song was like a credit song. But yeah.
It sounded like a credit song. It went on.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize we'd be going long tonight.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, this is not like the snappy intro song. That's a credit song right there.
But yeah,
no, the Megan McDuffie stuff is like some of the most popular music in the history of GTT radio. So that's why I ask, like, are we getting more of it? Because people will request it.
Yes, we are. The soundtrack is on the drive, ready to go on the radio.
Very good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know that I will play the game, but I'm glad that you get to play the game, David, because it seems like the kind of game that fills you with a glee and enthusiasm.
Yes, it definitely does.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to mention one final thing before we move on. One of the other characters that you can recruit, Abobo.
Get out of town. Is it Girl Abobo?
No, it's Abobo.
Okay, it's just Abobo. That's cool too. Man, see, that's the problem with calling the game like River City Girls. I'm thinking girl versions of everything, so I'm thinking Girl Abobo. But if you're just adding Abobo to the party, no, that's pretty cool too. Like suddenly you just got this fucking giant freak with you. I'm in. Some cool girls running around beating people up, and also there's muscle-bound freak. Jeez, it's like they're trying to win guys like me in. They might have done it. They might do it. They should have advertised that. Play as Abobo. It would kind of go against the theme of being the River City Girls, but it'd still be pretty sweet.
But I mean, even still.
Yeah, exactly. River City Girls, new funky Abobo mode.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry and Knuckles.
Jesus, yeah. What are you doing here? I want to come with you, River City Girls. I'm going to keep it stylish. Fine. David, great pick, man. Anything else?
No, it's a great game.
Good. Great.
Game 4.
right, guys. So this was the last DreamWorks animation game released for the Game Boy Advance. All right, guys, let's see some answers.
I got this.
Got my finger on the hat trick button. All right, so David says Garbo, which is kind of correct. Jesse says RoboCop 2, which is not correct. John says Ants Racing, which is not correct. This is
what?
This is Shrek the Third for the Game Boy Advance.
Okay, what the fuck? I call shenanigans because you cannot send a message in the group chat that says my game is Garbo capitalized and not expect me to think the game
Garbo
is
is coming.
Garbo.
Like you just said, like, oh, my game is Garbo, but you specifically capitalized it like a proper noun.
Well, I'm confident that's an autocorrect, David.
That
I know
is-
that happens for everybody but you.
It's an absolutely autocorrect.
Jesus, Johnny. What? Like, ooh, Johnny. I know you've been deep in the fucking the weeds in the catalogs getting gttradio.vip loaded with stuff. You didn't put this in there, did you?
Not yet, but it will be soon.
Oh. I'm trying to think of ways that Johnny came across Shrek the Third for Game Boy Advance. Like, how? Oh, wow.
I was thinking about how we've never had a Shrek game on the show.
The show was better for it.
Street.
Yeah. 339 episodes in, man.
You noticed that too, huh?
Yeah. There's a distinct pattern on this show. It's been, nearly 7 years and we've never used a Shrek game.
And then fucking Brock Lesnar shows up and ruins it all.
Yeah, better break the seal. Jesus Christ. Now here's a question, Johnny. Have you ever seen Shrek the Third, the movie?
Nope.
Good. Neither have I.
Game 5.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to. We are moving on. Okay.
My game sucks. Fuck it.
All right. So this game makes several references to the first game, in how whenever your health was low in the first game, the guild master would contact you and constantly say your health is low. So in this game, there's a loading screen that mentions a rumor that the hero of Oakvale murdered the guild master and carved "Your health is low" in his forehead. There's also a there's also a potion called "Your health is low." Sometimes some of the enemies, like the gargoyles, will say, "Hey, your health is low." And there's a few other things about that. Let's see some answers, my friends. Ooh. So John says the Fablemans, which I'm pretty sure that's he's doing a goofy version of the correct answer, which is
I thought it was that
Johnny-
Steven Spielberg tie-in game.
Oh, I see. David says Elder Scrolls 2. That's incorrect. And Johnny with the more correct answer somehow, Fable 2.
Johnny with the
this is
most
one of those-
correct answer, somewhat
Yeah.
bizarrely.
I bet this is one of those weird games that Johnny has actually played.
No, so
No.
Jesse edited his tags to say like a Final Fantasy game, but he did not remove the embedded album art, which was clearly Fable 2.
I didn't know there was album art.
No, Johnny, you're not supposed to admit that. Oh, wow.
Nothing like a good, honest episode of Game That
Johnny
Tune.
going next level to explain how he fucking did this.
I
Ooh.
love that all you had to do was say, like, yep, I played this back in the day.
No, because then you'll ask me a question about it, and like everything will fall apart very quickly. Like, no, I was gonna be honest.
Yeah. So this is Fable 2, sequel to Fable, which I actually played a ton of. I beat it. I loved Fable, and it was this big Peter Molyneux game where he was going to change RPGs and stuff, and I wouldn't say he changed them, but Fable 2. I don't remember playing it when it came out, but it's on Game Pass, and I was
really?
like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tear myself away from Zelda for so I have these rules in place for when I play Zelda. That way, it's not the only thing I do.
Yeah, the Zelda rules. We all know them.
So my Zelda rules are: I play it with the Switch docked. That way, because it looks good on the big TV. That game is fucking beautiful. Have you seen this game?
I played it momentarily in Switch undocked, and I greatly did not enjoy it.
Yeah,
I pretty much play it undocked only when I'm on the train or using the bathroom.
I mean, yes.
Otherwise,
in
it's in the
fairness.
dock.
David's got a commute, but like I did carry Tears of the Kingdom to bed with me one night. I'm like, nah, it ain't right.
Yeah.
Pro controller, gotta have it.
I'll play it like if we go to the in-laws or something. I'll bring it and play it undocked that way because what else am I gonna do?
I don't know what your relationship is with your in-laws, but I do love the very idea of you just walking in and playing Tears of the Kingdom in front of them for several hours.
Yeah, I mean,
enjoy
they're
your
cool with it.
granddaughter. I'll be over here.
Yeah,
I got
And,
shrines to attend to.
exactly.
Yeah.
Zonite's not gonna mine itself.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's that. If my Joy-Cons, if I need to charge them, then obviously I can't play it, so I need them to charge. So then I was like, I got a couple hours for those things to charge. I'll play this on Game Pass. And I did, and I'll tell you, if Zelda was not a game I was playing, I would continue to play the heck out of Fable 2. This game is a delight. You get a dog, and the dog is cool. He chases, he runs around, he'll find treasure for you.
Now, hold on, Jesse. There's one question that just needs to be answered right up front with a dog game. People are pissed about Tears of the Kingdom. They didn't add it in. Can you pet the dog?
You can do so many things with the dog. You can pet the dog.
I don't think I like that answer.
No. Like,
you can do a lot of things.
You can
It's
pet the
Johnny's dog,
dog.
and that's the show.
I was worried you were dodging the question. Like, you can do a lot of things to the dog.
No.
kick
You
the
can pet the dog, definitely.
Okay, good.
You fuse some peanut butter with something, and the dog responds to it. No, I just want to know if you can pet the dog.
No, there's so like the first thing the dog finds when you're out questing is a rubber ball. And so anytime in the game you can just stop what you're doing and play fetch with your dog.
Good touch.
and it's
Good.
really cool.
That's awesome.
God, that would be a really great fucking Tears of the Kingdom touch.
Yeah.
Like a companion dog that you can just like use that throw mechanic to throw something really far for it and play fetch in those big open fields. That just makes too much sense.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
As long as you don't bait your dog into like running off a cliff or something. Like you can't Milo and Otis your dog.
I mean, that's true.
In 2 weeks. Oh.
Like, considering what people have done with the Koroks, if you had a pet dog, like, they would shoot it into fucking space.
That's true. We would then need in Tears of the Kingdom a dog resurrecting shrine, like the horse goddess. There would have to be then a dog-faced woman that could bring back your cliff diving dogs. Anyway, Jesse, talk about Fables.
So I will say the game is very British, and like that's not a problem for me. But I know some people when it gets too Britishy, they're like they get a little, perturbed. I don't mind it. I grew up.
They don't
on
like how
British
easy it
humor and
is
stuff.
for you to replenish your health.
I was gonna say, like, it's too British, so like you go to various worlds, take everything, and then put it in a museum back home.
You can.
Okay.
See, my thing was you just get all your health back for free.
Oh, I see. Yeah. In some places, well, it's more Victorian. I would say it's before the Industrial Revolution. So, like, you have a pistol. You can use magic, and you can use swords and stuff. And like the thing about these games with Fable, like Peter Molyneux set out to make like a living, breathing world. So like you like go into this, you go into the city or town or whatever, and there's all these NPCs, and they're not all just fucking like they're ones and zeros and stuff, but in RPGs of the past, you talk to someone and they're just, oh, the river is cool on Sundays, and you're like, thanks, and that's all they
Used
say.
to be an adventurer like you.
yeah. But like in this game, you can like go up to them and like flex, like there's all these cool like emotes you can do, like you can flex, and then they're like, oh, and if it's a lady, she'll be impressed. Well, sometimes, most of the time they're impressed. Sometimes they're like, oh, you a big show off, boy, and but a lot of them will be very captivated with you flexing. You can also you can also just like be rude to people. You can like point at people, call them chickens. You could just wield your sword in the town and people will be like, I'm not going near that guy, he's weird. One time I accidentally cast a lightning spell in the city, and everyone started running, and it was pretty funny. They were screaming, and no one would talk to me for a little bit. You can marry people. You can marry opposite and same sex people. So that's pretty neat. And let's see. You
Sorry,
can.
Jesse. I thought I was going to be able to play this game, but not only is it, I don't know, a decade and
woke.
a half old.
It's very woke.
We're not allowed to play it in this current state. It's damn.
Yeah, technically,
The
I wasn't
woke
playing it. Yeah. The woke game, Fable 2.
Yeah, Fable 2. So woke.
Speaking of woke, one of the best things you can do is there's a fart button, one of the fart emotes. And so if you hold it, you could hold it and make the fart longer, and you get this little like mini game bar that, like, if you stop the little thing in the right spot, then the fart is better. And everyone loves a good fart, and they start laughing. Everyone's little stats go up, humor +4, and like kids start like walking around you doing the armpit thing, trying to fart too and laughing. Like that's kind of fun. Like
that's fucking awesome.
It's a cool thing. But like,
can you just be like the most famous flatulent man in this fucking kingdom, and like people, hey, look, there's fucking farty warrior over there. Let's all go hang out with him.
And like the first thing I did when I went to town is I bought a lute, and so then I started playing music. Like I got a little crowd of people, and then after that I just started farting a bunch, and they were all like laughing and cracking up, and it was just like, yeah, this is RPG rules. I could be questing, but nope. I'm just fucking farting around.
Yeah, gonna entertain these people with my farts.
Yeah. The dream is real, guys. And the story is pretty interesting. It starts off with a very graphic CG bird shitting on a kid's face, which is pretty funny. Like it zooms in on the bird poop and like does like this weird 360 thing, and you're like, these guys are having a laugh. I see.
It's like it's like when Super Smash Bros. Melee came out, and it's like, oh wow, you can see the stitching on Mario's overalls. It's like, check out how bad we can render this bird shit on this kid's face. Like, look at this.
And then his sister's like, "Oh, that's lucky, you know. It's not like finding a 4-leaf clover, but I hear a bird pooping on you is pretty lucky." And it turns out it's not, because eventually you go up to this dude's castle and he kills your sister in front of you, and he tries to kill you too, but you get saved by this traveler lady who saves like raises you, and then you're on your quest for revenge.
She wipes the bird shit off your face.
Yep. And
Good.
like the decisions you make in the game change like how you look and stuff. So like if you make a bunch of like bad decisions, like you like start getting like pale and like your hair like it's all emo looking, and you get all like scraggly and stuff. And people won't want to talk to you, but it like you can just like kick chickens in town, which is real weird. But if you're good, you know, people like you have like this cool glow around you. You like stand in like a certain way, like a hero. So like it's a really cool game. Like I'm kind of excited that they're supposed to show maybe the new Fable this weekend. So that's very interesting. I didn't play the third one.
What is happening this weekend?
Summer Games Fest.
Okay,
With Jake Keighley or
Jeff
Keighley.
Just making a joke because it's not E3.
Oh yeah, not E3.
That doesn't happen anymore, apparently.
But like, Danny Elfman is one of the composers on this thing, so that's
really
pretty cool. Yeah.
Boingo, boingo.
But this is, I feel like this is a cool game. I feel kind of bad that it's taken us this long to talk about Fable, because like it wasn't until playing this that I remembered that like, yeah, I was a big fucking Fable fan, and like I do feel like this is like an important game in like the gaming echelon of like, you know, history. Like this is one of the, you know, Xbox RPGs. You know, Peter Molyneux made it, and he's like a big deal, or he used to be.
They were pushing this hard for a time. It's definitely something they were trying to sell Xboxes with, and I'm disappointed that I missed out on it, because it does seem very cool. Like just in that, you know, open-endedness. It almost seems like it gets the whole good versus evil thing more right than some of these other games that purport to do that from the same time. Like, you know, it's like those Fallout games were good, but like you never really wanted to play that game evil. Like, it's a pain in the ass to play it evil. But like this sounds like maybe it's just more of a, oh, you start to look like shit and people don't like you as much. So you can play the game evil if you want. I don't know. This game seems ambitious.
Yeah, that was his deal. Peter Molyneux freaking shot for the moon all the time.
I was gonna say, no, not Peter Molyneux.
And like, you know, I would say he was more ambitious than the amount of money that he could use. So like, I feel like a lot of times he would make all these like promises of things he wanted to do in games, and then after that, you know, they would make the game and he'd realize, oh, I guess we can't do all that stuff. Oops. I'm sorry, this game can't, you know, know what you had for breakfast. I tried, but
It seems like the kind of game that would be really well supported nowadays with constant updates and things.
Yeah.
Like how we kind of talked about No Man's Sky becoming an acceptable game after a series of patches and updates. Like, it seems like if you could release a new Fable and then keep on adding to it, it would eventually be fucking crazy.
I've also, from playing it, it still kind of holds up too. Like, there's no jump. It's not like a game where you jump. So, but there's a lot of games like that are still pretty good. But my biggest complaint is whenever you talk to people, they'll like say something part of the quest, and then there's like this really long pause, and it's like, oh yeah, some 360 games did do that. Oh, dialogue back then.
I was going to say, are these dialogue trees, or is this just how long it takes them to load the next line of dialogue?
Just, of course, it's all like, really thick Cockney stuff. So that's kind of funny,
Yeah.
Oh, it's an RPG, isn't it? But
Still,
this got me thinking of the time where we knew like the names of people who were making the games. Like there were all these people that were like influential that we think about when like certain games, like like I said, Peter Molyneux, you think of Fable and Black and White and Populous and stuff, and there's all these like auteurs that it's not really a thing as much anymore. And I was like, let's do a lightning round about some of those guys.
Lightning round.
Whoa.
All right, so this lightning round, I'm going to give you guys choice as well, just like good old Peter would in his games. So you can either pick person or game. If you pick person, I'm going to say the person's name, and then you have to tell me the game that they're famous for, or one of the games that they're famous for. Or if you say game, I'll give you a game, and you tell me the person that is famous for, creating or designing the game. Does that sound?
Shit!
Oh boy!
Come on, we were all reading video game magazines back in the day. We know all these people.
I'm feeling pretty good about this, actually.
Yeah. We'll try it. I know these names. I know names.
All right, let's start with Johnny.
Shit.
Give me a name.
All right. Peter Molyneux.
Fable.
All right. I was testing you.
My man.
Son of a bitch.
All right. All right, David.
Wait. Who is keeping score? It's not going to be me. Okay, good. Phew. Good.
Sweet.
All right. David, you ready?
I will take a person.
Suda 51.
No More Heroes.
Correct.
My man.
All right. John.
Just to keep the theme going, I will take a person for this first round.
Richard Garriott. If they have a nickname, I can give you their nickname. Do you want the nickname?
Does Richard Garriott have a nickname?
Yeah, Lord British.
Lord British. He famously directed the 2012 London Olympics opening ceremony.
Nope. He's famous for creating Ultima.
Hey, fuck you. That's what it was.
Fuck.
All right.
I'm glad to know, though, that was not in my mind.
Johnny.
Give me a name.
Oh, you got this one. Hironobu Sakaguchi.
Won't get that.
Breath of Fire.
Oh man, close. No, that's Final Fantasy.
Ah.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah,
all right,
suck
David.
my Gucci.
Name or game?
All right, just wanted to check because I couldn't remember. Is Sakaguchi? Yeah, Sakaguchi's the one with the mustache. Okay.
Yeah.
Person.
Hideo Kojima.
You better choose something obscure.
You know, I really want to go with something obscure, but I'm afraid that I'll get it wrong. Didn't he do Police Knots?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Imagine if he was so obscure that you were wrong.
All right,
He just
John.
really liked Police Nuts. You know what? I'll take the game.
Doom.
Fuck.
Oh man.
It's I'm sorry, and you're looking for the guy?
Yeah, I'll give you a clue. I have two people in this lightning round that have both worked on Doom, so either name will work.
What, me or Johnny? It's Doom Guy.
Nope. John Carmack.
Yep.
Fuck.
All right. Johnny.
Give me the name.
John Romero.
Doom.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Also Daikatana.
Yeah, he made Daikatana.
I could have said Daikatana.
Which the advertisement says John Romero's gonna make you his bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Got my
All right.
respect.
All right, David. I'm real sorry. Here's a real tough one.
Yeah.
Wait.
He has
No. Yeah. Sorry.
You know what? I'm gonna say game.
Okay. Super Mario Brothers.
God damn it.
I really want to go with a troll answer, but no, Shigeru Miyamoto.
That's correct.
Oh, man.
All right, John. I think you'll get this one. Well, it depends on the.
I was gonna say, fine. In that case, if you think I'll get it, I will take the game.
Oh. Well,
maybe I'll take the man.
It was just that very instant. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, because I figured you could make the, you think about the name and be like, well, it's got to be this. All right, Alexei Pajitnov.
Thank you. Okay, thank God. Finally, somebody brings up Hatris. No, wait.
That's correct.
Get out of my head.
I figured if I said Tetris, you'd be like, oh, some Russian guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow, that was close. I still haven't watched that movie. I should probably watch that.
I heard
It's
good.
pretty fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
Is
All
it
right,
good?
Johnny?
No. Is it a good time? Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
those are the best movies.
Yeah.
You might get this one, Johnny.
Give me a name.
Give me a name.
Schaefer.
Oh, Tim Schafer?
Kim Schaefer.
Oh God, didn't he do the Secret Monkey Island games?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh, man.
By the way, I forgot to mention in Poker Night 2, the host of the thing was one of the characters from Monkey Island.
Oh,
GLaDOS?
No, the guy that was like introducing
Oh,
Brooks.
okay.
It was like some fucking Monkey Island guy that I didn't know well enough to even mention.
All right. David, game or name?
I'm gonna go with game.
The Gears of War.
Oh shit. Gary Jules.
I'll accept either his name or his nickname.
It's a mad world.
Oh, Cliff
Mad-
Pazinski.
Yes.
Oh, man.
All right, John, with the final one.
Oh shit.
You ready? Tomonobu Itagaki.
I didn't ask.
Wait, you didn't ask him if you wanted the name of the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Damn it.
Ask
I
for
was
the
too
game.
excited.
Ask for the game.
I will also.
Well, if I would
no.
have given you the game, you wouldn't have known his name.
I mean, I don't know who. Can you repeat it? Tomonobu Itagaki.
Tomonobu Itagaki.
I don't know who that is. So
Is the answer Ken from Street Fighter?
Itagaki. Itagaki Street Special. He created Fortune Street.
No, he's basically known for Dead or Alive and the newer Ninja Gaiden games. He's that guy with the sunglasses and long hair.
Hey, fuck you.
That guy.
I know you've seen pictures of Itagaki. Come on.
Listen, man, I don't want to, I'm not going to say too much against Japanese video game guys, but some combination of sunglasses and long hair is not enough of a clue. Like, oh, he's the one with sunglasses and long hair. Oh, it must be him. No, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. Where's Harada in all this, man? Fucking say Harada to David right now.
Harada.
I'm sorry, the lightning round is over.
No, that was my final one.
Yeah. Well, that was all of them.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. And David won with 4 points. Johnny had 3 points, and John had 2.
I like that you end your lightning round about Street Fighter 6 at the end of this lightning round.
Harada didn't make Street Fighter.
No, I know.
Okay, good. God damn it. So who won the lightning round? Johnny?
David.
Okay, good.
Johnny was second place.
Yeah, congratulations. Wow. What a fucking round.
I'm actually surprised at the names that you didn't use.
Well, I didn't want to. Okay, I could whip up like 20 more names if you want.
No. I didn't. It was an awesome lightning round.
Churn them up.
I thought it was really cool, but I was just like,
I tried to mix like Western and Eastern developers. I could have thrown in like a fucking, Tetsuya Nomura or,
who?
He's a Kingdom Hearts guy. Let's see. The Iga got. Oh no. What's his name? Iga.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting
the
Igarashi,
Castlevania guy.
The Castlevania guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could have added a woman.
That would have been good.
Well,
way to go, Jesse.
I was.
My man.
Oh, well, okay.
I'm sorry to turn this into a let's dump on Jesse's lightning round because it actually was a really cool lightning round, and I thought it was really
a great lightning round.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I loved it.
It made me think about reading magazines again and being like, "Oh, this dude's making a game. He made this game, and that was awesome."
Yeah, anytime I see Masahiro Sakurai's name next to a game, it's like, I want to play that.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
going to be amazing.
That's how
He's the guy that made Meteos.
Man, we need another fucking Meteos.
We do.
Yeah, bad time to bring back Meteos. More importantly,
I'm
it's time to
mad.
bring back the calculating computer, Johnny.
Calculating computer activated.
Anytime someone says Meteos.
George Lucas slamming his dick in
Scoring complete. This game's winner is John Regan.
Hey.
Wow. Of course it is. And what a win it was, Johnny. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Champion of 2 lightning rounds.
He wasn't the champion of the second lightning round. I was.
Yeah, no, hold on.
Champion enough. Did better than me in both lightning rounds. Yeah,
That's the important part.
Right. The important part is that he outscored me in all lightning rounds. Just an all around great win for you, John. You know your Street Fighters. You know your video game auteurs.
I know my Daikatanas.
You do. You're a big time Daikatana fan. And congratulations, you've won tonight's episode, which means you get to pick the theme for our next episode. And do it quickly.
Game that tune. Free play.
Call me the ass man.
Do you think when Michael Richards comes, he leaves the room and then bursts in the door?
Oh God, I hope so. I love the detailed list of things he would like to do with an ass.
He never said fuck.
I got a picnic basket.
God damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it.
He's swinging that penis around with only one hand.
Like, I hate you, but kind of like you.
When I was in kindergarten, I declared I was going to marry my Sega Genesis.
I feel like I missed a chapter or two in this story.
No reason penis can't have more than one use.
This one's huge.
Let's just stop this and do a movie commentary for the Flintstones movie.
Mother Brain gonna make you suck this dick.
Bitch.
Guys, you know, at some point we're just gonna have to settle on a permanent free play jingle. That might be in the running, but yes, thank you, Johnny. It's Game That Tune free play next week, episode 340. Free play. Bring anything you want. What a show it's gonna be. Good God. That means I've got to edit an episode and make a new free play jingle this week. Yeah, it's funny how seldom we fall. We really talk about how Johnny falls back on the free play theme too much, and then when you really get down to it, he simply doesn't do it very often. So, well done, Johnny. Thank you. Great theme. So glad to be doing a free play where anything goes on next week's episode. It's gonna be good. And as for this week's episode, thank you everybody so much. Thank you so much. Man, thank you for watching live with us. We're live every Wednesday night. We're on Twitch, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. Search for Game That Tune. Hopefully, if you search for us on YouTube, you can find us. I've been hearing word that if you search for Game That Tune on YouTube, you get a lot of more popular things than us that happen to do a video game music guessing game video at some point. I was upset to learn that. Game That Tune should be
Wait, what?
very, very easily found on YouTube. But we might not be the most easily searched thing. So find us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, every Wednesday night, live, 9 p.m. Eastern. Find us in your podcast devices, Tuesday mornings, GameThatTune.com, or anywhere that you get your podcasts. Be sure to rate, review, subscribe, do all the things that you do for a podcast to us, Game That Tune. Be sure to check out Patreon, patreon.com/GameThatTune. My God, guys, we've got so much going on with Patreon. We've got Game That Tune gyms. We've got mixtapes. We've got movie nights. We've got Covered Up. We've got the all-new on-demand Game That Tune Radio VIP service, gttradio.vip. Check out patreon.com/GameThatTune and subscribe at least the $10 level. And I'm thinking about bumping that price down to do some sort of introductory offer to get people in the door for $5. gttradio.vip, the on-demand video game music service that we've come up with that gives you access to so much. If you love GTT Radio, the 24/7 video game music live stream, you'll love gttradio.vip, where you get to listen to all the music from GTT Radio and then tons more on demand. Make your own playlist, listen on the go. It's truly a fantastic video game music listeners service that Johnny, hats off to him, has really, just programmed from the bottom up, and we love him so much for that. Throw us a couple of bucks, support us. As we said on Patreon, it may seem, you may feel that maybe you want to give money to a larger music service, but maybe give it to us instead. Support Game That Tune, because we won't use your money to pay for Joe Rogan's podcast, and we will actually feel the material benefits of you paying us for access to this. gttradio.vip, patreon.com/GameThatTune. Just the best way to listen to video game music and support Game That Tune at the same time, which we know you all want to do. We want to give a special shout out, of course, to our absurd fans on Patreon. Their names obviously are at the front of my mind. I'm talking, of course, about loading. Loading. Daniel Perky, Taylor Y, Sam L, Phoenix Tier 2121, Beast Pond, and The Kerrigan, a fantastic group of Patreon Absurd fans that we've got. Become one of them or become any level of patron. We appreciate you guys supporting us. Want to give a special shout out to our requesters, or our requester, singular. That was Beast Pond, Patreon Absurd fan, Patreon GTT Radio VIP. Thank you so much for the request. Beast made his request via our Discord. Check out the show notes for the link. Or you can go to GameThatTune.club and bother us there, our fantastic social media site. And we love getting you guys requests. We love hearing from you at GameThatTune.club or in Discord. So hit us up there. And that's going to do it, guys. So, Johnny, you've won the show. You've played the free play jingle. You've got us geared up for next week's episode, in which anything goes. You've got tens of thousands of new songs queued up for the GTT Radio VIPs. I assume that you've got something crazy and obscure and awesome to play to take us home tonight.
Yeah, that would have been a smart move, wouldn't it? No, so I actually do have
You got Green Hill Zone, baby.
No, so I've loaded up a bunch of music on GameThatTuneRadio.vip, GTTRadio.vip, including a bunch of tracks from OC Remix, which I gotta say is kind of nice because you can just hear them all in one spot.
Kind of dope.
Kind of nice.
You mean like OCRemix.org?
Oh yeah, but but like their website tries to, like, you're just watching on YouTube or whatever. Like, no.
Hey, us, we got everything.
But they also the albums are not that as accessible on their website. So this is from Kong in Concert. This is Aerofunknamics by an artist named Blind. It's a remix of Funky Kong's theme from Donkey Kong Country.
That's the shit. Let's all hop in that barrel and peace out, everybody. Oh, yeah. Street Fighter 6 is copyright 2023 Capcom Company Limited. Poker Night at the Inventory 2 is copyright 2013 Telltale Games. River City Girls 2 is copyright 2022 Arc System Works Company Limited. Shrek the Third is copyright 2007 Activision. Fable 2 is copyright 2008 Lionhead Studios Limited and Microsoft Game Studios.